Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 79. We're currently playing as Kaiser Wilhelm of the Holy Roman Empire, and he is the recently, he's the son of Kaiser Ulrich III, who was the son of Kaiser Ulrich II, and he's only recently come into being Kaiser. But we'll deal with that. We dealt with a lot of it in the end of the last episode, and, things aren't going too badly for us anymore. We're currently in a holy war here. We're allied to the Byzantine Emperor, or the Basilius, for the holy war for Derbent. We don't care about that. The Byzantines are winning it by themselves. And we're also involved in the Second Holy Roman War for Countess Benoit's claim on Troyes. And we're winning that quite handily over here. It's good. We've got some factions, of course, but they're not an issue to us at the moment. And actually, excuse me, I'm quite surprised by the fact that only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of our vassals don't like us. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, it's not bad. Particularly considering that we're a hunchback. We do currently have a succession issue. The Kingdom of Lithuania will be voting away from us at this stage. It's being voted on by Princes Andreas and Gottschalk. Princes Andreas and Gottschalk. Are they my sons, or they're probably my brothers? Yeah, there's Gottschalk. He's only got a 10 opinion of us. And Andreas? I've got no idea. Maybe he's an uncle. Whatever. Doesn't matter too much. And we're trying to murder my wife, by the way. Even though we have an exceptional opinion of her, because we're actually lovers as well as wife, and, husband. But we're trying to kill her because she has a pretty poor stewardship stat, and we need to get our stewardship up so that we can stop having this demence issue. Anyway, let's get going. So in addition to this war which is happening over here, where we're, come on, get out of that, where we're taking our stuff together, we did a whole bunch of medium crown authority laws. We reduced them all down from high crown authority to attempt to get better opinions with our noble vassals. Hopefully this murder plot goes off without a hitch, because if we're actually detected to be killing her, we're going to take -5 diplomacy for the Kinslayer thing, and it's not going to be very good for us, but she needs to die. This guy's trying to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Tuscany. I'm fine with that. He can do that. Got a lot of titles that we could create. Somebody appears to be cutting down a tree somewhere outside. I hope that that's just not loud enough to come through. That's going to be an annoying faction if it gets up, and people might support it. Gavelkind succession anywhere is annoying as hell. But, we're just going to have to get over that. This idiot told everybody that we were planning to have her murdered. So now she's going to hate us. So, well, not great. And also people are going to slightly dislike us some more. 20 points, that's ridiculous. Anyway, we're also bringing a fleet around here to Venice to assist us in basically stealing money from the Venetians. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, we've got an open councillor position for the Chancellor. We're going to give it to this guy here, even though he's only got 45 opinion of us, because he has 25 points there. And we're going to set him to fabricate claims in Pavia. She didn't drink the wine, but she didn't work out that it was poisoned. Here's our fleet. It's moving around. We are taking opinion penalties, so we do want to get that war done with basically as soon as possible. And you know what? We're going to assault this bishopric. Speaking of doing things as soon as possible. We've got a peasant revolt. That's good. It's surprisingly good for us. Okay, there's 2,000 guys. We'll see if we can raise nearby troops to deal with it, so that we don't technically take losses. Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff nearby, it seems. You know what? We've probably got enough time to march our troops up there. Yeah, let's do that. March our main troops up there and then put them back into Istria. Okay, that siege has been won, so now we're at 90% for this war. Excuse me. And we'll just hit up this town, and that should get us the, amount that we need. And we're going to straight up assault that place. Got a real tickle in my throat today. Oh. Lot of factions forming. 12%'s the biggest one here. It's the Independence faction. Doesn't matter too much. As long as it doesn't get anywhere near 50, we're fine. 50 would be miserable. Alright, let's win that war. Done. Okay, so... is there anything else I can do in France to annoy people? I can't declare... No, I totally can. because we have a new Kaiser, all of our truces are annulled. Unfortunately, we don't have any remaining casus belli against the French king. You can see there it says we don't have a valid casus belli. But maybe we have one against one of his rebelling vassals. Excuse me again. So we'll just move our troops out of there. Okay, we've got a poisonous viper. We're going to get that to attack the Queen, or the Kaiserette. Kaiserin? I think it's Kaiserin. Yes, Kaiserin. Okay, let's see. You. Can we declare war on you for anything? Nope. And this is probably the guy that we just now have a truce with. Certainly is. Okay. I could declare on Burgundy again, and we probably will. For one of these lovely little places up top. For Zealand, I would say. Yeah, she's not too bad a vassal. She's content, so that's actually pretty good. But she does have this heir here. Who is this guy? Potentially unimportant. Let's go take Zealand, I guess. And we'll also be taking Aquitaine's, Luxembourg there. Where are my boats at? Down here. Yeah, I definitely don't want to have these raised up too long. The plan is that as soon as we declare war on Venice, we put our 12,000 guys in Venezia. I mean, we can see right now they've only got about 3,500 guys there. And that's fine. Oh, I'll tell you what. France just got clusterfucked. I think they lost the Independence War. Like, pure lost it. Let's have a little look here. Yeah, look at that. It's all scattered all around the place. These are independent guys. Let's check. Do we have casus belli on anything there? No. No, we don't. The only one we have a casus belli on is this dude. And it's not actually letting us do anything with him. Also, we have a truce with him. I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. But yeah, France just got fucked up. wonder if this guy would... No, he wouldn't. Ah, well. This guy, maybe? No, he's not even at peace. He's still at war. Ah. Also, we're not King of France. If we were King of France, they'd be jumping over themselves to join. Okay, so how long does it take us to move into Zealand? 7 days. Your allies, Burgundy? Nobody I care about. Nope. Yeah, he won't do it because he's a king, obviously. So let's just declare war, make it de jure claim for Zealand, and go. Yeah, they've raised up their armies, but it's not going to be an issue. This woman avoids assassination attempts like nobody's business. And that's just not good enough there. We're doing this because we somehow couldn't request a divorce because the Pope's an asshole. Whatever, I guess. We will be fine, though. We will be fine. Okay, so these boats are here. They've got a full transport capacity of 14,000. I'm just going to dock them in Aquileia for the sake of docking them in Aquileia, I guess. While the army heads up towards whatever it is. Another assassination attempt. We should be getting a lot of those because, well, 564%, guys. Come on. See, now, if Kaiser Wilhelm died right now, and Wait. Did people change their votes around in Lithuania? Yeah, they totally did. Excellent. Okay, this is good. This is good. It may change because Prince Andreas here may realize that, hey, he's got a... You know, if he switches his support, he'll be in charge. But if I died right now, I'd be happy with it, because Prince Ezo here, who is only 22 years old and doesn't really have a very good wife. Really, guys? He's not a bad leader. I mean, gluttonous is an issue, so is cruel, but he's also brave and just and Midas touched, which is great. But I wouldn't have too much of an issue there. I think that would actually be a good thing for everybody. Of course, we can't exactly say, well, that's going to happen now, because we don't have we're not depressed, we don't have an offer to commit suicide or anything like that. But if that happened, I'd be happy with it, because our current Kaiser is 40 years old. He's going to die at some point anyway. We shouldn't have to have those boats raised up for too long. Got some more soldiers. Our military tech's actually coming along quite nicely. I think we were going to go for either for siege equipment. Ah, the plot is revealed. Does mean we could imprison this guy, but we're not going to. Unfortunately, that's fucked over opinion of us even more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we're still good. We've got a liberation revolt. These are actually really good for us, despite there being 7,000 men. It means I'm going to put down the boats, because we're going to put the Venetian War on hold. But we get opinion boosts for killing these guys. So that's good for us. I don't know what the Burgundian armies are doing. Maybe they're just giving up on that stuff up there, which would be good. I really need to get rid of that wife of mine. I don't like this whole demence issue up here. Okay, these guys are going to evade my army, which is irritating. But hopefully we can catch them next time. So let's see how that goes. Oh yeah, nice quick movement. You can't escape, and they're all dead. Peasants are usually not an issue. If you find peasants to be an issue, you fucked up somewhere else. Oh my god, stop telling people! Really, just stop telling people, it's not hard. Burland and Tiragovosk. So we can attack through Bihar and it should be fine. Alright, let's do that. Well, we're already doing that. I don't believe this. Like, seriously, how hard is it to kill a... We've had, what, 3 attempts at this? And 2 people are blabbing about it? It's the 4th attempt. Oh, and we forgot to cancel the war with the peasant here, but he sent us a message saying that he gives up, so that's good. You were trying to fabricate a claim on Swabia. Yeah, go for it. You good. Well, hopefully putting down these guys helps us out a lot more. Just majorly irritated by these people who can't... Oh, good. We got a claim on the county of Pavia. Do I want to take that? I was kind of hoping to get one on the duchy. If we take that, we'll have 2 of... What is this, 5? Yeah. It's not bad. And the point... What we're doing in Italy is a little special. We're trying to get this guy to press his claims. He may not. But, in order to get him to press his claims, he needs to think that he has a chance against the Italians. So what we need to do is he probably doesn't have all that many allies. No, he doesn't. And some of them he'll be declaring on anyway. Actually, yeah, most of these people he can't call to war because they're vassals of Italy. So, if we take this claim, then what we'll be doing is saying, we want this county here, and instead of pressing this guy's claims for the duchies. We're going to take it, because we can afford it and it's not too big of an issue for us. But we may not use it immediately. You can see here we now have a strong uninheritable claim on Pavia. You have a little claim on Loon as well, which is weird. Oh god, how hard is it to kill somebody? This Burgundian army is moved up into position to do something, but I'm not concerned. You know what, let's go back to... I was thinking about going back to this mode, but yeah. The Independent Realms mode is just easier to see things. 5th time lucky, I guess. I won't even care if we get found out this time, I just want it so that the woman dies. That's it. That's all I want. It's not too much to ask, is it? Just come on. Okay, we'll get there on the 3rd. I don't think he's got enough time to move out. He's not moving, so I guess he doesn't. Oh my god! Seriously! I'm beginning to think we should just pay this. Like, just hit up the assassinate. I mean, seriously, how hard is this? Look, we're going to put our spy master to build spy network in... Wait, where was she? She better have been in Oberbayern. Yep. She's in Munchen, so we're going to set up our spy master to build the spy network in Oberbayern. Now, how's that done for us? 43 and 17. It is just the most irritating thing. I mean, we've had 5 attempts. Every one of them has failed. 2 of them have gone and said, oh, well, she, you know, revealed our complicity in the plot. And we've had 2 people come out and say, oh, we're totally, you know, doing this thing, and oh my god, the Kaiser, such a bad person. It's irritating me. I mean, you can tell. Okay, and combat. Again, leader of a revolt. Just, you know, huge amounts. And he is actually holding it up even with our center, but we've fucked his flanks. Which is a technical term. And yeah, we've got him. Yep, wonderful. And we'll chase him down, of course. Of course. This time, I swear to God, if this one doesn't work... Oh, that was actually in mountains as well, so we did pretty well there. And yeah, now we're just chasing them down. We've wiped out his center flank completely. Stop it. If I can't kill somebody, nobody can kill somebody. His left flank completely done, and there we go, all of his men dead. Okay, so we get a lot of prestige out of that, which is good, because we kind of would like that. Done and done. Did I get any opinion boosts out of that? Well, this guy hates me anyway. Yeah, for good reasons, actually. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe stuff in Lithuania got opinion boosts out of it. Yeah, either way. Now we're going to send this army back over here to deal with these Burgundians. Speaking of, just won that siege. So we're going to be pressing the next 2, because they're pretty easy to do. You've got to be kidding me. Well, at least she didn't work out that it was us doing it. This time, where she probably has a pretty good reason to suspect. I swear to God. It should not be this hard to murder my wife. I may just end up forking over the 150 gold. Anyway, now we have a ticking war score for Zealand. Where are these guys moving? Aargau. That's back into their territory, that's fine. We're going to wait this siege out. It would be folly to attack it. Wouldn't mind this holy war down here ending, though. Because then as soon as we end this war with Burgundy, we can start having feasts and stuff like that. 7th time! Mereprecht, you better know what you're doing. Oh, for fuck's sake. He's infirm. He probably doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, good. This fellow wants to fabricate a claim on Poland. He likes us, though. So we're just going to tell him to end his plot? I don't have the option for that. Somebody must have already told him to stop it. Alright. These guys are heading up here to Zealand. That's fine. I don't mind that. They can do that if they want. I can't believe Just can't believe that it's so hard to just murder somebody. I mean, what the hell? Oh, we can probably tell him to stop fabricating claims in Pavia. You know what? Let's tell him to start fabricating claims in Cremona, I guess. Because if I can get the claims in both of those places, what's his percentage? About time! Unfortunately, my complicity was discovered. That's fine. Somebody with high stewardship. Oh yes, Miss Catriona, that's quite a high stewardship you've got there, and a very nice array of stats. Very nice array of stats indeed. What alliance will we get? Prince Donald of Scotland. Done. 6 days, and that should do what we want it to do. Got a lot of people we could imprison. We can imprison this guy. You know what? We are going to imprison this guy because we don't like him, and he's ambitious. So imprison. He's safely locked away in the dungeon. And the other ones we don't particularly care about. They're minor individuals. Okay, we could get 70 gold or 300 prestige. We're going for prestige. And that was the Duke of Albany and Galloway. Wonderful. And I'm hoping that pumps up, there we go, we're at 8 of 9. So our opinions have just improved by 10 points. I know it doesn't look like it, but they have. Which is good. It's punted a few more people up there. That's absolutely fine. And now we just have to wait for these wars to end. And we could look at getting a feast or a tournament or something like that going. It is as if I see Catriona for the first time. This may have actually been the first time, you know, she's only just arrived. Her good-natured spirit, the interesting and funny quirks she has, and how lovely she really is. Could it be that I love my Catriona? And we can either deny it, or we can embrace it, which is the right and proper thing to do. So now we're counted as lovers, so that's plus 75 opinion towards each other, so maxed out. And on the 27th of June this year, we're going to send our Spy Master to... Whoa, we're actually going to reassign our Spy Master. That's not good at all. The Count of Boulogne, maybe. Yes. No, this guy, the Duke of Thames. He's a little bit worse than everybody else, but he's got 100 opinion. This is a problem right here. It appears we've probably picked up the Kinslayer mod as well. That's a pain in the ass. So I'm going to send him to Scheme in Oberbayern just in case. That should protect us a little bit. But yeah, you can see here we've picked up Kinslayer. I wonder if that goes away. To the wiki. I'm not actually sure. I hope it does because it's a huge pain in the ass. I mean, look at that, minus 25 opinion with everybody in my dynasty. Yeah, I'm on Crusader Kings II. I know, it's riveting. You get to watch me. Well, not watch me, but watch a blank screen while listening to me wiki. It's taken a little while to get loaded up, so we'll just continue with the game while it loads in the background. Anto Weisenberg has been converted to the Catholic faith. Excellent. That's good. Now, Marshall doesn't particularly like us, but he'll be fine. The two that matter, the Spy Master and the Chancellor, they're good. That wiki page is really taking a long time to load. Huh. Yeah, as expected, he's moving into Zealand. Wonder if that'll stop him moving. Yep, it will. I don't want to lose Zealand or have to assault a 9,000 strong army in Zealand, so I'm just going to move my army there. Shouldn't be a problem. And he looks like he's moving all the way back down. Which is fine, because if he moves all the way back down, we'll intercept him with this army and deal with him like that. We'll actually try to meet him, I guess. Stop it. So yeah, probably the best thing to happen to us now would be if we were to die. And give it to Prince Ezo here. Or Count Ezo. No, he's Prince Ezo, good enough. I mean, yes, we've got a really nice wife now, like really nice, that's amazing. We're apparently trying to improve our martial ability as well, that's fine. But everybody hates us. Like, everybody. If we have a look at our vassal opinions, that's a huge amount of hatred right there. And most of it from close family members. Which is reasonable because now we're a kinslayer. Not that they wouldn't have done something similar, and not that they weren't mostly involved with that plot as well. But they're kind of dicks like that. What were we trying to revoke here? Kempton has Vilnius. Not Grissons, just Vilnius. So it's either Kempton or Vilnius. No. Didn't see any of that. We could release some of these people from prison. Most of them are in prison for a reason, though. I don't want to release anybody who has a negative opinion of me. And most of the other ones are actually just there because they're prisoners of war and that sort of thing. Yeah, he's still headed towards Metz, that's fine. This one was the leader of the Hungarian Liberation Revolt, so we're going to throw him in the oubliette. How are the laws going anyway? We're definitely not going to try and change laws in the HRE just yet. It's fine. That's fine. This one? Yeah, still not going to... We're not going to change laws just because it would be really annoying to deal with. We could bump Bavaria down to medium. We'll do that. I'm surprised that we didn't do that. Poland's fine, Pomerania is fine where it is, and Bohemia is fine. Okay. We only need one more person to vote. I have 24 votes. I almost have the majority there. There we go. We're down to medium. And that's fine. Everybody likes that. Okay, good. He stopped moving there. Unfortunately, really bad attack patterns there, so we're going to have to move to Sungao and then head up to Nordgau like that, and hopefully catch him. I think we might be able to. And if we catch him, we've probably won the war. Speaking of, let's just move these guys back to Holland. Though that has caused him to try and move out, so stop your movement. And he stops. Wonderful. Come on. This guy's been accused of being a heretic, so of course he is a heretic. Okay, let's see what happens with the movement here. Takes us 10 days to get up there. We should catch him, and we'll move our guys out. Yeah, we caught him. Good. And battle. Oh, the king's there. That was the other battle up here that we just won. But yeah, we probably win this. Yeah, you can see all of our flanks are collapsing. And the Santa as well. No, maybe we should imprison one of these guys and release them. You know, he's just a mayor, so yeah, let's imprison this guy. Then release him for 5 points of free opinion. And he's almost back where he was, to be honest. Can we do that with a count? Why not? Nope, he's raised his flag in rebellion. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So he's this guy up here. So what I'll do is send this army over to deal with him. And this will count as us crushing a rebellion, by the way. And being very merciful when we free him afterwards. And we're absolutely demolishing Burgundy. We're actually about to win that. Just on the back of chasing these guys around. Yeah, massive casualties. And I have won that war. So now, this woman here is one of my vassals. And see, she's a really good vassal already. Despite the whole -30 because she's a woman attraction to Hunchback. It's pretty good. Like, not the penalty's miserable. Okay, you have decided to join your personal guard in their daily training regimen at dawn. Things were a bit stiff at first, wink, but when they realized you wouldn't have them beheaded for scoring hits on you with their wooden practice swords, they taught you many valuable lessons. Your martial skill has improved. +1 martial. And that's because we have this ambition here. I wonder, if we buy an indulgence for our sins, will that help us out with that Kinslayer thing? You know what? The wiki page loaded. So let me just type in Kinslayer and just see if that does anything. Well, it's definitely a trait. I know that, so let's have a look at that. Of course, it's just loaded up damn trait page. There we go. If in good relation with the Pope, a special event can remove the Kinslayer's trait if you pay him a certain amount of gold. We're not actually in good relations with the Pope. -18. I guess we're going to pay some money by buying an indulgence. This is going to suck. Indulgences are very expensive. Okay, so this army here can be moved. We're going to move it to... where do we have Casus Belli? Yeah, we can't declare on this guy anymore. For some reason. But... there we go. We do have Italy down here. More importantly, we have the area in Denmark. So I'll go and deal with that before we deal with Italy, because I'm still hoping to get this claim here. I'll just see how that goes. The Holy Father has granted us absolution. Glory to God. We lose 333.58 gold. We gain 25 piety, and his opinion of us changes by 10 points. That is so small. But glory to God, sure, whatever. Now we have a budget deficit. I'm hoping that will piss off. It should, because the only reason we've got the deficit is due to our spending habits down here. You know what? I'm going to set our retinues to not reinforce. So now our monthly balance will have time to increment properly. This child, my daughter, needs an educator. You know, Yeah. Who was it? Was it Elizabeth? Yes, Elizabeth. She may become Italian, but that doesn't really matter. The point is that the Pope gets a +20 opinion of us. It does give him a hostage, so we can't really declare war on him until she gets out of that. But the important thing is that it gives us a nice boost in terms of opinion. The Holy War down in Byzantium ended, so that's good. And yep, he's gladly accepted the guardianship contract. But you know what? He's not a bad person to be guardianing somebody, if that's the right word. God, he has a lot of money. And now he has a positive opinion of us. Which is good. We just can't declare war on him right now. If we were to do that, he would simply kill that girl. Which wouldn't be great, because she is a daughter. But it's not such a big loss. And he's not allied to anybody either, if it matters, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. We're almost back in the black in terms of our books, which is good. I never like paying money to the Pope, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Particularly when we need to get rid of this damned Kinslayer thing. Okay. We can start reinforcing our retinue again. We'll wipe out this guy's army and then deal with his castles. But I don't know why it's sending us that way. We should go down like that for Kaliz. Wien just built a keep. Now he is getting a ticking wall score from controlling all of his holdings. Again, that's not really something I'm terribly concerned about. He is going to be able to move out. So you know what, I'm going to let him move out because, well, what else can I do? And I'll attack him across a river. I have enough men that it doesn't matter. And we're definitely catching him. We should wipe him out. He's even in the battle. So maybe we'll kill him. Excellent. Oh, this is good because it further increases the Pope's opinion of us, but our chaplain has been successful in Hevs. He's converted it to the appropriate religion, being Catholic. So now let's send him to one of these ones, I guess. Bihar. One of the Tengri ones, just to get nice quick conversions on a weak religion. Apologies to any followers of the Tengri beliefs, but, well, it's how it is in the game. We're going to attack this one. It's got 300 less troops in it. Now we may just straight up attack it. Because I do want this war to be over quickly. Really? You dicks. People are voting for this guy for some reason for the HRE. So we don't want to die right now. That would be a very bad turn of events. We captured this dude. Can we ransom him? We can for 26 gold. But what we're actually going to do is just get our peace offer in. We get some prestige out of that. Okay, and then we're going to release him for 10 points of opinion. Excellent. We could still revoke one of his titles, but we're not going to do that because we actually kind of like this guy. He's alright. But now, well, now we have the option to, well, we don't quite have the option yet because we don't have the gold for it. But soon we will have the option to have a feast. We're just waiting on these armies to basically reinforce. And then our money will stack up really quickly. Tell you what, France is just proper fucked. As you make your way home late one night, escorted by your bodyguard, you run into several drunken peasants having a fistfight in the middle of the street. Your guards attempt to steer you away, but you have an idea. Would this not be a perfect sparring opportunity in which to improve your martial ability? So there's a 50-50 chance of either administering or suffering a beating. After ordering your guards back, you join the wild melee. You get several blows in before the ruffians react to your presence, but things go poorly when you fight one of them on even terms. Soon you lie bruised in the mud, with a taste of blood in your mouth. Your smiling opponent offers his hand to help you up. Thank you for the lesson, friend. +1 martial, -15 prestige. No wounds, nothing like that. All good. 15 prestige is chump change at this stage. We get more than that in a month. I may... Really? Where are you even? In Lyon. Alright, fine. I was about to say maybe we should stop our retinues reinforcing just to get the gold back quicker, but there's only 3 dudes that we need to get, so it's fine. Pope's upset with our free investiture law. That's annoying. We could send him 200 gold that we don't have. You know what? 20 points of opinion. We're going to do that. So, major opinion boost of the Pope. We get the 20 points for, where is it? Approve of obedience. And we also lose the 30-point penalty for free investiture. All that matters is now we can't change laws in particular places, because that counts as us changing a crown law, which is irritating, but it's not too big of a concern. I think it'll also piss off our vassals a little bit, because vassals are there to get pissed off, basically. And let's see, this guy is an elector in the HRE for 42 opinion. Alright. We're just going to hold that feast when we can. Which would be in November. That's a while away. Let's go on our pilgrimage first. I will visit one of the holy sites. Let's go to Rome. Really not a difficult journey, I got to admit. Man, we are really rolling in the money, aren't we? This is excellent. Excellent, my journey begins. How are the factions at? My Chancellor is my regent, that's fine. The King of Germany despises us, and that's where most of these men are coming from. Annoying, but it's not the major concern. The major concern is that people are voting not for us in this little thing. I'm hoping that changes. If we could just lose that Kinslayer thing. So we're going to need to get a lot of gold. Okay, as you stop to make camp near a river crossing along with other pilgrims, you observe a group of builders working on a new bridge just upstream. You walk up to them and see that the arcs of the bridge are already half completed. The master builder notices your interest and walks up to you and offers to tell you about the construction techniques they are using. So yes, tell me more about this, which is a 30% chance of +1 learning, or nobles build castles. This is for peasants, which is a 30% chance of proud. No effect. No drama. Prince Bishop Ehrenfried has arrested an armed man with ragged armor and a spotty horse. He says that the man claims to be a hedge knight, but clearly does not believe that statement. We can order him released, or that is clearly a bandit. Well, we don't want our marshal too pissed off of us, so that is clearly a bandit. Okay, we've made it to Rome. Everybody knows what that is by now. And we got the cynical trait. So apparently we didn't have a very good, time. Oh well. It's alright, a little bit of extra intrigue never hurt anybody. Stop it. I am not the law, so we lost the just trait. That's really irritating. And we've got the pilgrim trait. Alright. Yes, wonderful. Losing the just trait is very annoying because it fucks with a lot of opinion issues. Yeah. Ah, well. It doesn't matter too much. Most of the electors still have positive opinions of us, and that's what matters. Ah, I've noticed something. The King of Germany is backing this plot. Okay, this is good. See, ask that King Nicholas stop backing Count Albrecht's plot to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Swabia. If he refuses, we will have a reason to imprison him. He will probably refuse. Let's see. And if he does refuse, we can imprison him. Ah, he will not. Good. Good. No, that's what I wanted. He will not refuse. So now we have righteous imprisonment. He's locked away safely. That's a shame. Ah. But we can still revoke the Kingdom of Germany from him. What is the Kingdom of Germany like? Okay, it's agnatic, cognatic, primogeniture. You know what? That's perfect. Could banish him, but that pisses off every single one of our vassals ever. Like, there's just no other way about that. We could release him for plus 20 opinion. You know what? He's going to hate us anyway. Let's take the Kingdom of Germany off him. Good. And then we're going to release him for 10 points of opinion. So now we have the Kingdom of Germany back. That was easy. It has free investiture. Well, that's a problem. Not too much of a problem. He still likes us. That's good. And the Kingdom of Germany has all the proper laws. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's excellent. We may have made people hate us a little bit more for holding an elector title. Is that right? Yeah, because we hold an additional elector title. That's annoying. Oh well, we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. Is it almost time for our feast? I'd like a feast now. November. God, it's still ages away. Oh well, we'll just sit around and accumulate money. This guy is complaining about his dark cell. Tivioblat. We're still losing out on the HRE at this point. We're losing out big time, actually. Yeah, you know, maybe we shouldn't hold the Kingdom of Germany. You know, I'm pretty sure that I've got a wiki right here for this. So let me just get all the way up to the top. And I want to know about elective monarchy. You know what? I'm not going to bore you guys with looking it up right at the end of the episode because it is getting close to the end of the episode. So what I will probably do is just keep playing for an extra couple of minutes, look it up between this episode and the next, and come back to you with the results, as it were. Apparently we lost Westfurland. Oh well. Not such a big problem. My heir has changed. Now we would play as Duke Rudolph of Saxony? What? Is that because he's the... Yeah, that's because he's the heir to the HRE. Well, I don't want him to be my heir because he's older than me. He's like 62 goddamn years old and stressed. He's going to die. He's in a matrilineal marriage. Oh, with another Littlefinger, but still. It shouldn't be an issue. As long as we don't do anything stupid, it shouldn't be an issue. But that will be the end of the episode. So, as usual, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. Be great to see some of those and respond to them. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you would like to see more of this sort of thing, well, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But, in the meantime, I've been Sub. You've been yourselves. Later.